Isabolu. The junior from Chicago, number 23, Skylar Jones. A senior from Airlab, Denmark, number 0, Laura Siegler. And the senior from New York, number 1, Raina Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for your 2025-2026 Louisville Cardinals. We'll let the players take their seats. Such an exciting time, certainly in UofL athletics, and a big weekend ahead. We know a lot of big games this weekend, certainly in Miami with football. Volleyball has a huge weekend at home ahead as well, and many others. And welcoming and sort of guiding all of that here, our pleasure to introduce the Director of Athletics for the University of Louisville, Josh Hurd.
Good afternoon. So I saw Laura walk across the stage here, and it just reminded me of my first visit to St. Joe's. She's a transfer from St. Joe's, and this was 2019. And went to a game, Villanova versus St. Joe's men's basketball, and big rivalry. And I went to the concession stands, and they were literally serving bratwurst out of like a saucepan. And I was like, wow, this is a little different than Yum Center. So Laura, just know that your first game, it'll be a little bit different than it was at St. Joe's. But welcome, glad to have you. Excited to get the basketball season started. Hard to believe that Jeff and his program actually had a scrimmage yesterday. This is, yes, basketball season is upon us. And pending the government shutdown, we're 23 days away from playing a basketball game against UConn at Ramstein Air Force Base, in Germany at Ramstein Air Force Base. So hopefully we can get all that worked out. I don't think any of us have anything to do with that, but best of luck there at DC. Before I jump into comments around women's basketball and sports, I think it would be I think it would serve us well to take some time and look at all the things that are going on across campus, all the positive things that are going on across campus. The momentum that this university has right now, I really feel like it's that snowball that's starting to slowly go down the mountain, and it's really fun to be a part of right now. Start with some rankings here. It's interesting to me. I think the U.S. News and World Report rankings are much like all the rankings that we deal with in sports. We're not quite sure where they come from. We're not sure who's voting on them, but we know everybody pays attention to them. And U.S. News World and Report rankings recently just came out. 84th ranked public school in the country. And yeah, do we want to be higher? Absolutely, we want to be higher than that. But I bring that up because that's the highest ranking that the University of Louisville has ever received. That's a 13-spot jump from the previous year's rankings, more than any other school in the ACC. That's the same ranking as the University of Cincinnati right now. We will soon be ahead of them and others. From an enrollment standpoint, last year broke record numbers, 24,000 students enrolled for the first time ever. This year, over 25,000 students enrolled at the University of Louisville. The Speed School just opened a brand new $90 million building. I'm sure a lot of people in this room know this, but the new president, he was the provost at the time, has been laser focused on student retention, graduation rates, and increasing enrollment. All of those numbers are increasing. So with that, on Friday we celebrated, it's official, no turning back now, Dr. Bradley. He is the 20th president of the University of Louisville. A couple of comments about Dr. Bradley. He is a great, great person. He is a great leader. He will unequivocally do the right thing. And it's funny because you hear that all the time, they do the right thing. What does that mean? And I don't think you really know that until you get put into a position where you have to lead a group, and then you can see it in other leaders. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, Dr. Bradley will lead this university the right way. So congratulations, Dr. Bradley. The last thing I would say about it is that he cares about this institution. And you have to have people that care about the organizations that they are leading. And the same can be said about Jeff Walz. Entering his 19th season. He's had opportunities to leave, everybody knows that. But he stayed here, he stayed at the University of Louisville, he stayed in this community. Think about this over the last 10 years. 7 Sweet 16s, 5 Elite Eights, 2 Final Fours. In college athletics, we're in the business of winning. I understand that. But just as important is caring and showing up for your university and your community. It's about creating an elite culture where doing the right thing and winning come together. The president and CEO of the New York Giants recently posted on X, Twitter, whatever we call it these days, that he was diagnosed with cancer. And there was a response to that statement from one of his former players, O.C. Umira. I'm sure that name rings a bell to a lot of you. And I sent O.C. Umira's response to our staff, just because it really was. It was a moment for me of like, this is really important. I tell our staff, I preach all the time, just show up. Just show up. And so this was the quote that Yossi had to John Mara. Quote, in 2008, I tore my knee up, out for the season. Only one person from the organization came to the hospital to see me, John Mara. I couldn't believe it was him. I just started crying. And he just sat there until I fell asleep. Didn't say a word. You will beat this for sure. I say all that, people remember when you show up. I don't ever have to worry about Jeff and his staff not showing up. Earlier this year, I asked our head coaches and our staff to support the Heart Walk with the American Heart Association. The women's basketball team was there bright and early for the walk. Not only that, every women's basketball staff member donated to the AHA. More impressive, every young woman on the team donated money to that event. players donated over $1,500 of their money to the American Heart Association. So this idea that NIL has ruined college athletics is wrong. It's changed it a bit for sure. But if you have leaders like Jeff Walz who instill a culture of gratitude versus entitlement, who understand winning is really important, but it's not the only important thing. If you have leaders that will show up for their players and their university, this new era of college athletics will be just fine. So Jeff, thank you for your leadership. To your staff and your players, I know he's not always the easiest guy to be around. But you've got a great leader who cares about you, and you'll never have to question whether or not he's going to show up. I'm looking forward to seeing what this team does on and off the court as we're set to begin the 2025-2026 season. Thanks so much for all your support, and go Cards.
Thanks, Josh. I know everyone getting hungry. Before we get started with lunch here for today's invocation, you just met a refreshment with the Cards, Hayden Pratt.
If you all like next to me, Jesus, we thank you for this day. Just be able to be together in fellowship. Thank you for the safe travels, and I pray that I have your protection as we leave today. I bless the food and the nourishment of our bodies, and I bless the hands that prepare it. Jesus, we thank you for this time. I pray that it moves you for your glory and just to honor you in all we do. Amen. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Peyton. Everyone, enjoy your lunch. We'll be back here in a bit to continue along, but for now, enjoy lunch.
Oh, Lord, the bright lights. I'll say the thing with you. You already? You get busy? Doing my thing. Having a good time. I don't know how much video we're actually needed. I've never covered one. All that really matters is that's how you make it. That was it. Nothing major. It wasn't on. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. It literally will. Yeah. Right, we're not. Right. I really do. We literally saw no. She goes, I know. She goes, shoot. And I guarantee she gets shoot. And I said, and I told her, I said, what? So I told my son, and I said, on the car. I said, go this way. Right. Exactly. I mean, I'd like to have a big sky and off the light above it. And like, I mean, I literally, and I figured that's where we were going to go. Nope. This is one of them. Did they tell you what they want from you tonight? They want something different.
All right, as you're finishing your lunch, gonna get started again. First up, take a look at the screens to see a preview of this year's squad.
Jeff, so much is changing in the game, and yet your program remains one of the most successful year in and year out.
All the time.
You're going to blue, it's not going to be easy, and then you're going to be satisfied. I don't want easy because easy is not going to get me where I want to be. That's what football is going for, just go there, legacy, the standard. That's where this program has always been.
The culture that we built, we really worked hard on. You have to earn things, we're not things given to you.
All right, now we're going to hear from a few of our players, kind of one representing each of the classes. From the freshman class, Peyton Bradley. Representing the sophomores, McKinley Randolph. The junior class, represented by Ella Istanbuloglu. And the senior class, represented by Raina Scott. Thank you all, appreciate you. We'll start with E. You've been in the Louisville program the longest, now going into your third season. How was your summer? You got a chance to represent your country playing for Turkey. How was that?
Is it on? It was a long summer, I would say. I started with the senior national team. Right after I go back home, I had like a week, and then I started practicing again. And at the beginning, it was definitely hard. And then Coach Balls came and we were like talking. He was giving me advices because I was the youngest there. Obviously, there's a lot of experienced players there. And he was like really open to me. He was like, okay, you have to separate yourself because you're the youngest. You have to bring energy to the court. And I think from that moment, I went step by step. I got better. At the end, I made the team. So I played my first Eurobasket tournament. It was definitely a great experience for me. I get to see a lot of professional players, and I saw like where am I want to play, and then after that I had under 20 national team, and also it was a great tournament, and I averaged double, and then so I would say it was a great tournament for me.
Pretty successful,
Yeah.
What were you most working on over the summer? What was the thing you were kind of working on most over the summer?
Energy, and definitely as a post player, I was kind of struggling with the rebounds, but I think I did better this summer. So I think energy, running, Coach. Coach. He's running on new turkey shorts, like practices. Sometimes he comes to me, basically saying like one run. It's like, gosh, and then just like all of a sudden, I'm like, Coach Balls, please. But yeah, running, rebounding, and energy.
Great stuff. Looking forward to seeing that all this year. Hayden, for you, new to college, how's that been? Just kind of getting into the swing of things in a new environment and going to college and playing college basketball.
Yeah, I mean, it's been way different than my whole high school career. I was getting pushed more, and I thank Coach Balls and the coaching staff for that. And just the level of competition and practice, playing with the guys, all of the team, just completely different, but I like it. I'm trying to embrace all I can and be positive through it.
How was it getting a chance to do this close to home? That's been pretty
I
cool,
mean,
right?
yeah, that's even the better part, just that my family can come to all the home games. I can even go see them on weekends or see my siblings that live 20 minutes from campus. So it's just nice to have my family around, my support system, and just try to make them proud.
Looking forward to seeing everyone at the games this year. It's going to be great. Matt, your second year, so you have a full year with the Cards under your belt. How much more comfortable are you going into this season than maybe you were as a freshman last year?
I feel like I'm way more comfortable. My freshman year was kind of a lot of bumpy, was a lot of ups and downs, but I know like now that I have a year under my belt and I know what to expect and I know the level of competition, like my confidence is shot through the roof.
Thank you for that. Ask Steve the same thing, but was there something, maybe a point of emphasis for you that you were working on over the summer?
Yeah, over the summer I was really trying to get healthy and make sure I'm trying to get in the best shape I can this year and just working on my fundamentals and just getting back to being myself.
Looking forward to seeing all that and so much energy we saw from you on the floor last year. Looking forward to that this year as well. Raina, you obviously played high-level college basketball a lot as a senior now, but your first year in this program. How's it been just getting in and sort of mixing in with your new teammates in a new environment?
It's been good. Everything's different, but you just gotta embrace it. Like you said, I just love the environment that I'm in and the challenge that it comes with.
You had a chance last year to play in the Young Center with Oklahoma as a visitor. How much are you looking forward to that being like your home court and being able to play in front of those fans as a member of the whole team?
I'm excited. I like how much fans come to games, and it's just a blessing to play in front of those people and see how much people come to support women's basketball.
It's going to be a lot of fun to get things done. One more for all of you, and we can go down the line or one or two of you can answer, but pretty unique opportunity. Ian, Matt, you were here last year to open in Paris, but now opening in Germany at an air base against UConn, and obviously a marquee matchup. And just a unique experience to get a chance to do that. How much are you looking forward to getting it going in that unique environment?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think Walls really makes it a point to help us enjoy life as a whole and understand that after basketball there's gonna be life. So he does a great job with like helping us, experience. We got to go to Paris. It was really fun out there. I'm sure we do a lot of cool things out there. And just playing at the highest level. I mean, UConn, they won the national championship last year, so we're coming out with a bang, and I'm really excited for it.
Even for you, you get to get about as close to home as you're going to get playing a regular season game. That's going to be pretty neat to at least get across the pond and play over there. No, you don't get to play many games. Obviously, the regular season is super close to home, but about as close as you get getting over to Germany. That has to be kind of neat.
It is.
Closer at least.
Close. I mean, it's close. I'm excited. But like out of America, it will be fun. I mean, it will be fun outside of the different countries, new cultures, be able to spend time with my teammates in a different environment. So I think it's going to help us to learn about each other more because we're living in a different environment. We have to play in a different country, and I think it's like bringing us like closer.
Yeah, cool bonding opportunity traveling that long way. How about a big hand for all four? Looking forward to seeing you all on the court this year. And now open it up for just over 3 weeks. Thank you all so much. Kate Bradley, McKinley Randolph, Elodie Semple, and Raina Scott. Do want to mention when you're on your way out in a little bit, be sure to stop at the check-in desk. They will have a schedule poster there that you can take with you on your way out, so you can obviously keep track of everything going on this year. Be sure to pick up your schedule posters. I know those are always very popular, so you can pick those up on your way out. And don't forget the gifts there on your seats as well when you're heading out here in a little bit. But don't leave yet. Maybe the main event of this thing you heard. Josh mentioned it earlier. Coach Ball's going into his 19th season here at UofL. 486 wins. There are only 6 active coaches that have 500 or more wins at one school, and a chance to join that very exclusive club this year. And maybe a little known fact from the middle of Reds country, big Reds fan was thinking about driving out to LA for that wild card series a couple of weeks ago. I guess it's good that you didn't do that. You did not at the time. Here he is, Jeff Ball.
Nick, thank you very much. It was a good year for Nick. Obviously Nick's the voice of the Bats, and getting the chance to finally have a major league team in the postseason. It's been a few years, did it not? Yeah. So congrats to you on that, Nick, and thank you again for such a wonderful job. All of you here, thank you again. It's amazing to come out each year and see the support that you give for these young ladies that represent our program. I'd like for all of us to stand up again real quick, if you're not eating. Sorry, Todd. Y'all can stand up real quick. Yeah. To take a look around, because this is something that we take a lot of pride in. Is making sure you get a chance to see these ladies dressed up. So many of you only get the opportunity to see them on basketball. You don't get a chance to see them when they look as wonderful and beautiful as they do now. They represent our institution, our school, and their families as well as any group.
Everybody good? Everybody wired and ready? Okay, you are 2 minutes.